Wait a second.
Bet it's really hot. I'm kind of scared to touch it, but I mean,
You would not even know that this was made from an instant package. For better or for worse, we love to have things as close to instant as possible. Lightning fast shipping, more like enabling my shopping addiction. Information sent through technology at a blink of an eye, more like instant regret after sending that risky text. And the instant feeling that you get as soon as that drop of coffee just hits those lips. But we're not here for any of that, because in this video, we're about to try the instant Chinese meal. And this one in particular is Zishan's spicy black pepper beef with rice. And I believe that this is one of those instant meals where you don't even need a microwave. You just need some water and it is ready to go. And make sure you guys stay tuned because you guys might not believe how much I paid for this. Let's see if this is an instant hit. So before we start, I did find some English that was on the package, so I'm going to read it out to you guys for some more information. Shelf life 12 months, 347 calories for every 100 grams. This is 271, so this is probably around 750 calories or so. Per 100 grams, 5.3 grams of protein. It also does say 0 milligrams of sodium, and you know what? I trust them. Here's all the information here if you guys are curious. So all the instructions aren't in English, so I do have to use Google Translate, and luckily this is also instant, and it's gonna help me out figure out what I have to do. Put in the prison. Okay, here we go. Open the rice, pour water into the plate, add drinking water until rice is full of water. Okay. I think we can just sort this out by the pictures. It looks like all the rice stuff goes in one compartment and then the meat goes in the other compartment and then we heat it up. It does say 10 to 15 minutes on the package, so this should be done pretty quickly, hopefully. Wait a second. This comes with water already. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like there's a life form inside of my water bag. It's a good thing that I brought my own water. Let's see if this one has any life forms. Okay, this one's good. So this looks like the rice, and it is actually completely dry. I actually thought that it was going to be one of those sealed cooked rice that you see in the Korean stores, but I'll be impressed if they can cook fluffy white rice with just this dried package. This one feels like the liquid seasoning and all the beef inside, dehydrated vegetables, and the heat pack. So according to step 1, we're going to take the rice and we're going to take the dehydrated vegetables and put it into one compartment. I'm actually going to be very impressed if this turns into white fluffy rice in 15 minutes. Dehydrated vegetables. And looking at the package, it looks like it's dehydrated peas, squash, and pumpkin. That's interesting. What else do we do on the back here? I think this is for the water. Let's do some translating here just in case. So according to this, this is the special water for heating. Do not eat. It's saying do not eat. And please, oh, very kind. So this is the heating water. So we're not going to put this into here or else I don't know what might happen to me. Instead, I got my own water and it looks like I just need to fill it to the line. Now we're going to take the beef and the other goodies and put it into the other compartment. Ooh, it smells really good. It doesn't look that bad, and also it smells really good. Finally, the magical water that we're not supposed to eat because it probably has some magical properties in it. Unless... The heat pack. Now it should start heating up once we put it in, and it soaks. And we're going to put this on top to heat up. Now we put the lid on and we wait 10 to 15 minutes and then see how it turns out. All right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up and we'll be back in 15 minutes.
as you can tell, it's really steaming up. Smells really good. It's cooking all the way through, and I bet it's really hot. I'm kind of scared to touch it, but... Yep, that's hot. Now we just gotta wait a little longer.
Steam's dying down. You can smell all the different spices, the little chilies, the pepperiness of it. We also got ourselves a Pokemon branded oolong tea. Now, what makes it Charmander flavored? Maybe Ash's tears in here. Regardless, it hooked me in, so this is gonna be our drink for today. Let's open it up, see what it tastes like, see what it looks like, and then we'll see if it's worth it or not. I'm so terrified when I open this up, it's gonna be as hot as Mount Doom. Here's what it's looking like. It doesn't look that bad. It's hard to show you guys too much, but take a look. This thing absolutely looks delicious. Now the thing is, did the rice cook all the way through? That's what we gotta check first. The rice is actually fluffy. but does it taste good? So a couple of things. Yes, it's definitely fluffy, but it doesn't really have the texture of a rice that you make on a pot or in a rice cooker. It has a little less density. It's got a little less of a chew to it. It was definitely made to be an instant rice. It does remind me of the ready-made instant Korean rice that they have at the grocery stores. So far, so good. Now the beef, I can smell all the flavors coming out of it. It smells so spicy. I'm actually really terrified of this because can I be honest, guys? I don't handle spice that well. It'll be good, but it's gonna be bad. I can almost guarantee it. So looking at the package, we might be able to put this on a bowl and see what it looks like. And obviously you could eat it straight out of the bowl, but we're trying to make it a little bit presentable. See if we can get it close to the package as we can. Transfer it all. Let's transfer the meat. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this looks absolutely delicious. You would not even know that this was made from an instant package. Let's throw it back. The meat is super tender, super juicy. The rice, I'm amazed at how fluffy it is. This whole bowl tastes very fresh. There's a nice kick of the spice from the meaty stew. It's very savory. Are these potatoes? Potato. And it also tastes fresh. The spices are good. I'm a little impressed. I can't really taste the flavor from the peas or the squash or anything like that, but I assume that you can mix it all together and get all the flavor in there. It's amazing how tender the meat is. Let's see if I can get a little bit for you guys. And you can see how tender it is. It just falls apart. It's very savory. It's a little fatty, but it does add a little bit of the extra flavor inside the whole dish. So I do think it has a good balance. Can you imagine taking this out when you're camping? Your friends are roasting some glizzies and you pull out a whole Chinese feast? This is definitely a game changer. I'm still amazed at how fluffy this rice is. This rice has recoil on it. Look at that. Oh, and I just dropped some. Now the price for this, $6.99 Canadian, just under $5 US. For a full meal that is instant and ready, and they actually just give you all the water too. You don't need to go fill water. I would say this is definitely worth it. I do wish there was a little bit more meat. Doesn't look like too many pieces, but the flavor is there. And the little pieces of meat that you do get, delicious. For those of you that are scared of spice like me, it's not too spicy. You'll do just fine. Let's see what the wife thinks about this. All right, take a bite. Let me know what you think.
Decent beef, nice and peppery. Rice is a little
It's a little soft, right? It's actually not bad.
No.
There you go, guys. She did tell me that the rice texture was kind of like risotto, so what can you expect? It's instant. The technology is just not there yet, but I think we're getting pretty close. Charmander, I choose you. Here's that oolong tea. We basically polished it off. One more bite. So would I recommend Zishan's spicy black pepper beef with rice? I'm gonna have to give that a hard yes. Now, obviously there are some caveats. The rice is a little interesting. We did get a little bit of microscopic animals inside of our other water, so you might wanna bring your own. The price is really good though, and it tastes pretty good. I wish I added a little bit more meat, but other than that, for less than $5 USD, you can't go wrong with that. What an absolute treat that we had today. Instant classic for sure. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We had a delicious instant meal. I absolutely love these instant meals. We get to try them out, review them, and see how good they are. I would definitely rank that probably a good 7.5 out of 10. And if you come across these, give them a try. They're definitely worth it. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, no rice goes to waste.